The key to everything, clothing-wise, is you have to wear it. It cannot wear you. And I like to be big and unapproachable. There's cat hair in my mouth. Research is maybe not the path for me. Swear to God, the brim is like this big. Look at this hat. But I have like what might be melasma? Protein. We're trying. What are we doing with overalls? Up until this point, I was somebody who was willing to run around like a sweaty rat for any job. We are at home today because I needed to be. It's one of those days, you know? It's a sick day. The cats are fighting, 1 second. False alarm, that was just the bigger cat running around. He's like not fat, but he has some heft. We're gonna take a day to ourselves. We're gonna go to the thrift store. We're gonna put laundry away. I don't know if you can see, probably not in the camera, but I have like what might be melasma developing just on that corner by my eye. Only wearing baseball hats in the summer, and so this part of my face is like exposed to the sun even though I wear sunscreen. So I bought 2 sun hats. One is for when I'm feeling like I really don't give a shit what people think about me, because swear to God, the brim is like this big. Look at this hat. I look like one of those lizards from the movie Holes. Make myself into a tube if needed. If the sun is coming from the sides. This is amazing. You really gotta be strong in your self-confidence when wearing that out and about. Folding some laundry. A couple of things that have drastically improved my life are following older women on Instagram, like 50s, 60s, 70s. It's just nice to see women thriving, feeling beautiful, being beautiful, having fun past their 20s. I'm kind of sick of seeing young 20-somethings all over my feed. So I've kind of unfollowed some people, followed some new people. Same thing with YouTube. Looking at the older people now, it's really good. Also, on Bumble BFF, in terms of making friends, I have literally set my, whatever the age parameter thing is, to like 30 to 50. And you know what happened? People are more responsive. They make plans quicker. It's like, the older you get, the more you're like, I don't have time for this nonsense. And I love that. So that's been really awesome to just maybe try and find some like older women friends in my life. It's a really great thing. So just a little tip if you feel like that would suit you as well. What are we doing with overalls? How do you wear them? I feel like I'm about to take off, like I'm in a plane, like I'm in the old school planes where you're the pilot and you're wearing like a jumper. I don't know about this. I think I figured it out. The key to everything, clothing-wise, is you have to wear it. It cannot wear you. And I think you have to make it you. And I like to be big and unapproachable. So I have always had this like cloak shirt button-up thing, and it's so long on its own that I don't really wear it out in public a lot. But, okay, you can't really see it, but I like it. With the overalls, just kind of sticking out the bottom. This is like the focal point now, but then you have the pant overall situation. You really can't see it at this angle, but this is the vision. You have to make the clothes work for you. You're in control. I have officially become, I would say, burnt out by the field that I'm in, but I'm not burnt out because I definitely love the topic of women's health, and specifically UTIs and or chronic like vulvovaginal infections. But it's just the position that I've found myself in. I'm realizing that it's not for me. And I think that's what I'm burnt out by, of having to live in a role that actively is not for me. And it's definitely not unique to me. This happens to many different people all of the time, but it's something I've been grappling with for like at least the last half of the year. And I'm nearing the end of the position that I'm in now, and it's just hard to hold on to the end, you know? There's cat hair in my mouth. You guys, I didn't expect these things when I got a cat. 2 cats. I feel like at this point, it actually is helpful to have break days, just so you can sustain yourself till the end. If you're privileged enough to have that option to like take a day, even if it is using up one of your sick days, I would say take it, because you need it to like hold on till the end. I'll make a whole different video, but research is maybe not the path for me. Hello, do you want to come in? We have a guest. Anyway, I think also what's been happening, the realization that like academia, research, all of that, for many people, not all, but for many people, it is just like an ego trip. Like you go through that whole process because you need to prove something to yourself or to other people, or you feel like you need to earn your value on earth. Like again, this is not a unique journey. This happens and manifests in many different ways, but I think it is particularly noticeable in academia, research, science. I just don't have it in me anymore to feel the need to prove myself and my worth in such a weirdly competitive, intense environment. Like I no longer buy into that narrative or belief that that is how life works. Researchers and people who are really changing the world, they are the way they are because they are the way they are. Like they're a specific type of person, but I'm not that person. I'm not that person. I cannot thrive in that kind of an environment. Reaching this state in my career path has been actually helpful for learning several other things, because up until this point, I was somebody who was willing to run around like a sweaty rat for any job, any position, any person, as long as it was in this career field, because I care so much about it. But then you grow to learn that that is not sustainable or healthy or normal. And yeah, that's the journey I've been on so far, is like realizing that work is not the be all end all of anything, especially your identity or your value as a person. So anyway. Protein. We're trying. I also just got a text from my brother asking if I wanted to go on a walk this week or a bike ride. That's so cute and so fun. I don't know about you, but like, I don't know, like having a younger brother, I will admit, he's probably much cooler than me. Has way more hobbies, way more outdoorsy, but I'm cool too, okay? Hold on. I'm not gonna give him all the credit, but I think as an older sister, you always want your like younger brother to think you're cool and fun and want to hang out with you. It's like something happens, like when you're younger, your younger sibling, he's 3 years younger, wants to hang out with you when you're like a little kid, but you're like, no, I don't want to hang out with my little brother, leave me alone. And then you become an adult and it's like, I really just want my younger brother to hang out with me and think that I'm cool. I don't know. We'll see. We'll go on a walk. That'll be fun. Okay, but now I'm a little bit nervous, which is so silly. He said, do you want to go on a bike ride? And I have a bike. I've been bike riding, but he's a really good cyclist. I am clunky and weird, you know? I still hardly even can get on a bike without falling off. I mean, obviously I can, but it doesn't look graceful. Okay, we'll see.